All right, folks. This is one of those instances where I feel like we should start a new recurring type of segment. But we don't have recurring segments on this show, and every time we start a new recurring segment, it ends up being just a one-off. But let's do that now. This one-off,
the recurring one-off,
the biggest POS of the day. It's going to go to Matt Bevin, and this is a guy who got into Kentucky and vowed to basically throw several 100,000 of his citizens off of health care by cutting Medicaid expansion. And here he is. He goes on Fox and Friends today with, maybe it shouldn't be the biggest POS of the day. Maybe it should just be like the dumbest, I don't know how to express this.
Shitbirdest shitbird.
It's just so stupid, but
Craven.
also craven. Oh, yes. There you go. The most craven act of the day. It's Matt Bevins going on Fox and Friends, couching his attack on people on the middle class and people living in poverty with a funny lapel pin.
We are indeed open for business. It's a catchphrase. Everyone says it.
Right.
But what are we doing in terms of workforce development? What are we doing in terms of tax environment, in terms of labor environment, in terms of passing the type of legislation?
Hey, pause it. When you say your state is open for business and you go, what are we doing for labor environment? I wonder if that means that you are enhancing the lives of people who work for a living, or are you trying to depress their wages so that businesses are more apt to come to your state?
In terms of labor environment, in terms of passing the type of legislation that send a message to the business world that we want your business, cutting regulation and red tape. This little button that I wear, pair of scissors cutting through red tape. I started a website, redtapereduction.com, and asked the public, tell us anything you don't like that regulates you, that you would like us to eliminate if possible.
Well, what is different about this president than
Pause
past
it. You know, what is it? What is it? Regulation.
What is it that
Go back
regulates
one more
you?
time.
Hi,
What is it?
This is John Smith. Sex with your daughter.
Would you pull it up on the computer? Yeah.
Cutting regulation and red tape. This little button that I wear, pair of scissors cutting through red tape. I started a website, redtapereduction.com, and asked the public, tell us anything you don't like that regulates you, that you would like us to eliminate if possible.
All right. I am heading to redtapereduction.com.
This is John Miller.
And I'll tell you what has really gotten under my skin lately is all these regulations about food safety.
Yep.
That just seems to me to be crazy. Where do I put this in? This is just an ad for this dude. He's running for president. That's what this is about. It seems to me.
Why can't you just
How can I help? Oh, I want to report a regulation. Here we go. I'm going to red tape. Report a regulation. Putting in my name.
Oh my
Sam.
God. Oh, I see.
Seder. Okay.
You put Zeb.
Zeb.
Oh, nice. I see. Okay.
And Seb Gorka, yeah, and put in there, 425.
Wow, they don't even go for an email. This is definitely
425.
Definitely presidential.
425 Maple Ave, I would say, right? 420 Maple Ave.
Nice.
And then we'll put in there Louisville and state abbreviation. Let's do Kentucky. That way they pay attention to us. And what is zip code?
There's too much required fees.
Too many required. But honestly, I think we got to put in there. Now, the fact that he's like taking it from states out of Kentucky makes me feel a little skeptical as to what this is about, because he's the governor of Kentucky. But I definitely think it should be
State Department Nazi ban. That's good.
How's this regulation hurting your business? I can't be as racist as I want to be. I mean, clearly
FBI training gigs limited to Boca.
hurting media opportunities and inhibiting sales of racist paraphernalia, I would say. There you go. Matt Bevin, today's most craven human being.
And just to follow,
Put bow to VT Ren.
Yeah.
Just to follow the Matt Bevin thread, he is also the guy who accused teachers of leaving kids open to molestation
right.
when they went on strike. And he was 100% sure that those kids were being molested somehow.
Can
There
you
you go.
guarantee a single one didn't get touched?
You have no idea the work I had to do
You
to make
can't
sure that
guarantee
that
it.
promise was carried
You
through.
can't. They were out smoking cigarettes, listening to their gay protest music, and kids were getting molested.
He was cutting through that red tape left and right.